Hey, third grade. This is Miss Liberty with your reading directions for today, Tuesday, October 6th. Today's lesson was on being a careful reader, and you can watch that lesson by clicking the first link here on your activity, and then you can click the second link to see how to complete today's activity, which is this video. Click Add. There are two slides for this activity. On slide number 1, you're going to read the text and use the highlighter tool to highlight two words that you don't know the meaning of. On slide 2, you're going to add the words you don't know to the first column, fill in how you connect to each word with your background knowledge, fill in the context clues around each word you didn't know, and make a guess of what each word could mean. Then click the green check when you are finished with your completed work. So I'm going to show you what each of those slides looks like in your activity. So on slide number 1, your directions are listed here again to read the passage and then highlight two words that you do not know the meaning of. So let's say as you are reading, you realize that you get to this word right here, camouflage, and you're not sure of the meaning. You're going to go ahead and highlight it and continue reading. And then let's say you get down to the word predator and you are unsure of that meaning as well. You may highlight more than two words, but we ask that you highlight at least two words that you are unsure of the meaning of in this passage. Now remember, you might know how to read the word, but might not know exactly what the word means. So that's what we are focusing on today. Then you'll go to slide 2. When you go to slide 2, you will see the directions written up at the top. Write the words in the chart that you did not know. So then I'm going to come back here and I'm going to write the words camouflage and predator. So I'm going to go ahead and move that over here. I'm going to write camouflage. I'm just going to change the style of this a little bit so you can see it a little bit easier. So we have camouflage, and then I also did not know the word predator. I know how to read it, but I'm not sure on what that word means. So there's predator. So that's column number 1. Number 2 is where I would think about and write down how I connect to the word. So this column here is where I would write maybe where I have heard the word before, maybe where I have seen the word before, what kind of books I have read that have contained this word and this word. Was it nonfiction, fiction? Was it about animals, fruit, plants, trees? What exactly was it about? And I would go ahead and make a list of all those connections right here. Number 3 says to fill in the context clues that surround your word. So context clues are words or pictures that are around the words we don't know that can help us figure out its meaning. So for this column, column 3, I have to go back to my passage and I have to see what words are around these words I don't know that can help me figure out what it means. So for example, I might reread the sentences before and after camouflage. Many moths also have double protection. First, their front wings may be used to camouflage them. When these wings are folded back, the moth may be hard to see. Some of these words stand out to me, like double protection and hard to see for the word camouflage. So I would add in those clues into this first box here. And then you need to do the same thing for your second word. Going back into our passage, it says, the sudden appearance of the eyes startles a bird or other predator, so the moth can fly away unharmed. Ooh, again, there's a few words here that stick out to me. Eyes startle a bird or other predator, so the moth can fly away unharmed. I see startling a bird, which might be something that eats a moth, but then the moth can go fly away unharmed by using its camouflage. So using those words, I would go ahead and write down them in this box here for our context clues. And then putting all of this information together, I would write down one word in this column for what I think that the word means. Once you do that, go ahead and check over your work to make sure that all of these columns have been filled in and the 2 words that you've selected here match the 2 words that you highlighted from slide number 1. When you are all finished and you have checked over your work and it is complete, go ahead and click the green check in the corner to go ahead and submit, and let your teacher know if you have any questions with this activity.